Dancing is for everyone, for sure. And I am excited to meet my next guest, Sharon, from Sharon's School of Dance. I hear about you from so many different people, all the wonderful things you're doing. And so I wanted to find out a little bit more about the studio, how you got started. So please let me know, like, when did you open?
I actually opened a studio, and that would be in during COVID time.
Okay.
And it was a studio in Walkersville.
Yeah.
Um, and I only opened it because of COVID. So the idea is a community dance school,
Okay.
and I wanted to go into the community. So I didn't want a dance studio that people come to me. Um, but during COVID, obviously, I couldn't go to different places. So that's how I opened the studio. And before that, it was just really line dancing that I was teaching in a couple of different vacations.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
yeah, so when I opened the studio, it gave me a lot more freedom to do different classes. And I got to work with kids and seniors and my special needs class, and I really enjoyed it. And then obviously once COVID kind of ended, then I decided to shut the studio and go back out into the community. So I'm in Thurmont, Frederick, Westminster, Newmarket, and then I go up to like Pennsylvania, and I go everywhere. So
Wow. So right now you're still traveling to all those places?
yep, every
And
week I travel.
holy cow. And do you use other studios or you just have classes wherever people are?
Yeah, no, I do other studios. So like I use the yoga studio, Fit to Shine in Newmarket. I use that quite often. And I'll go to like the American Legion in Thurmont, the Moose Lodge up in Westminster, and then people will just kind of have me here, there, and everywhere for different parties and stuff.
That's
Um,
amazing. So before the studio, you were just teaching at line dancing at like different clubs and things like that?
Yeah, just I did it on a Thursday night in Frederick, and I did it on a Tuesday night in Westminster, and that was pretty much it.
That's
Which is weird. It's weird having a Scottish line dance instructor. But
I love it though. I do. I love it. So, okay, so previous to how long have you been dancing for you?
yeah, I've been dancing since two.
Ah,
Um, and then when I was 18, I got my bachelor's degree over in Scotland for dance. So I've
wow.
been dancing my whole life.
Wow,
So
very good. And you came to Frederick 11 years ago or just to the
yeah.
US?
I came to, well, Mount Airy is
Okay,
where
so
I came to. So yeah,
yeah.
been around here for a while.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Where I have seen you most recently, I guess, is I have several friends with special needs kids or adults, and
Mhm.
they've posted that you've done these amazing dance classes with them. Tell me about your interest or why the special needs community.
Well, actually, my daughter, my youngest daughter, has cerebral palsy, and we're very lucky. It's mild, but she has difficulties with her legs and with her arms. And we took her to different dance schools because she really wanted to dance, and she just didn't fit in. And it was very
Mm.
obvious that she was different to the other kids. And I
Mm.
thought she's going to realize this as she gets older as well. And it was just frustrating. A lot of times she had to sit down because she couldn't do what other kids were doing. So I looked into special needs classes for her to dance, and it was so expensive. And Rockville was the closest. And I thought, this is crazy because
Mm.
when you have special needs, there's a lot of other costs that goes along with it, whether it's equipment or whatever it may be. So I had the studio and I was like, well, I'm going to do something for free. And I'm going to get, it was ideally for parents of people with special needs. So the parents could find, networking and talking to
Mm.
each other and support for each other. That was one of the main ideas, and a place for kids, adults to come and just have fun and dance. And that's how it started, just with a couple of people, and now it's like 60. It's a lot, maybe
That's
more.
That is unreal. I mean, what a gift you are to the families and the people themselves who have special needs to be able to be comfortable in a surround. And I'm sorry your daughter had to deal with that, because as a parent, you want your children to be accepted, of course, and
Yeah.
to see that she wasn't. That it's distressing on any level. So amazing. How old is your daughter now?
She is 9 years old.
Oh,
So
excellent.
yeah,
Oh,
she
that's
does
so
well.
great. And
Mhm.
I think, I mean, we know dancing just brings out the joy in everyone. So to be able to have kind of that, hour or whatever of time where you can just have a good time and enjoy, and for the parents as well, I think that's excellent. That's really good.
Yeah, it's been great. It's a lot of fun. So we just do it weekly. It's the same dances every week, like YMCA and the Cupid Shuffle, the wobble, and we have like pom poms and wands that we use. There's quite a lot of people who are non-verbal. We have like shaker eggs and stuff like that. They just have a really good time.
Yeah, that is incredible. Have you ever had somebody reach out to you that wants to either help you or expand this at all?
I have a lot of helpers. A lot of my friends will come along and they just want to help, and they always say to me like, if I'm having a bad week, coming to dance with you guys for like 45 minutes is the best thing. It just cheers you up. They're so much fun. So I do have a lot of helpers, which is nice. People have came to me and talked about expanding, especially quite a lot of the organisations, like the ARC and stuff like that. But like I say, my main idea is this is a thing for the parents. So I want to keep it more family orientated. So I've said to the ARC and places like that, like, I think it would be great if they did it in their facilities. But I'm not trying to make a big thing of it. This is just for
Right.
our regular local mums and dads looking for some help.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, sometimes when things start with that best intention, who knows what's going to happen. But it
I know.
would be great if all of those organizations who, have adults or kids even with special needs throughout the day, take a leaf from your book and write their own chapters, I guess, so to speak, about bringing that in. But I do think giving the parents an opportunity to meet other parents and have a good time and enjoy that's excellent.
Yeah.
So is this your main focus now, or you still also do dance classes and all of that?
Oh yeah, I definitely do other dance classes. So like this evening, for instance, I'm doing like a 6 week like workshop dance classes for the local kids in Newmarket. And it's like poms and jazz and hip hop. So it gives them like 6 weeks of just being able to come and enjoy like a dance environment, but not being super strict. So I want them to have fun because I think kids learn better when they're having fun, and I want to hopefully have them find that love of dance. And
Yeah.
also with no memberships and no yearly fees and stuff like that. So it's just $10 class, and it's just drop in. So just
So you,
fun for the month.
yeah, so you have actually created what used to be the dance studios or schools in the past, where you didn't have to give an arm and a leg and sign over, a mortgage to allow the kids to just at least try it. It's flexible. You're not going to get yelled at if you don't show up one week. That's amazing. I mean, I would think that you'd be overflowing with with kids. Yeah.
It's a lot of parents are think it's there's something hidden behind it. And I'm like, it's honestly not. Like I have an older daughter too, who's like she's one of the co-captains of the Legonor Palms team. So I'm really proud of her. But um yeah, having them growing up, it's so expensive. You're
Yeah.
talking, easy $150 a month
Oh
for
yeah.
a dance class a week.
And that's
And I
not
was like,
counting the
this is
costumes
crazy.
and the travel and the
Yeah.
shows and yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why I wanted to go into the community, and it's like $10 drop in, or $10 for 6 weeks, and I think we were doing like 15 for drop in for this session because there was some other things we added in poems and stuff. There is like a little show at the end, no uniforms, just showcasing to the parents, grandparents, whatever. Look what I've been doing, and it's just a lot of fun.
I mean,
So.
that sounds like the best thing for kids because they don't need additional pressure. They
Mhm.
need that release and being
Yeah.
able to come and be physical and have fun and meet other people and in just a relaxed environment. Well,
Yeah.
that is unbelievable. So if somebody wants to look into the studio, where do they best place is it your website?
Yeah, probably like Sharon School of Dance or the Facebook page. They could go
Okay.
to that, it's Sharon School of Dance, and they'll find all that information for kids. And I do like classes for seniors and stuff as well, which is nice for them to come along during the day and just the same sort of thing.
If there's one thing you'd like everyone to know about your dance school, what would it be?
It would probably be that this truly is a dance school for the community. I really want to have everyone, like I have toddlers classes. I want everything from toddlers, seniors, special needs, young kids in the neighbourhood. My line dancing is for all ages. So it's just bringing dance to the community, have people enjoy the dance, and also meet other people. That's a huge thing. There's a
Mm.
lot of people out there who, like from a seniors, a lot of them have lost their partners and they're lonely. So coming along once a week, they've developed these friendships. So they'll come to class and then they'll go for coffee afterwards. And the same with my toddlers. You know, I remember being a mom with a toddler and it's isolating sometimes. So like
Yeah.
having that, they come along to the class and start talking, and then they'll go to the park with the kids afterwards. So just those type of things. And then for the line dancing is really big. And people think it's all country music, and it's really not. So there's lots of other music. So we have a lot of like generations come. So there's like grandmothers come with their grandkids, and just want to make it like a family friendly dancing
Yeah.
field. I think it's
Yeah.
the best way.
Well, that is wonderful. I think you are curing so many things with a simple, in theory, idea because I think, again, that you are single handedly kind of being matchmaker in the neighborhoods, in the community, because when you know your neighbors, everyone else benefits, right? If you
Mhm.
know your neighbor's kids, if you know who lives next door, if you know who's down the street, and yeah, especially, our older population, like you say, who might be, well, certainly if they're alone or if they're lonely or just someone to check in on them. I think it's wonderful. And I really do want to make time to come back and come to the school and see it in action because I think I'm sure there's nothing that's going to warm your heart more than to spend time with you and your students. So thank you so
Awesome.
much. I really
Thank
appreciate it.
you. Thank you very much.